Hello, good morning. Just getting set up here. I think everything's in order, but yes, we are at Monza / Brianza today. And it's going to be a long day. After the highs of last week and the joy of driving the Aston Martin Valkyrie and being very competitive there. It's going to be basically running around at the back of the field today, like it has been for most of the season in this thing, and just running around at the back and hoping that a few people drop out. So I should be a little more positive about this, but honestly, I'm pretty tired of driving this car, and still participating out of loyalty more than anything else, but anything anyway. Practice times up here. We've combined the race at the last minute into a combined event with Formula A and B, so I will have some cars behind me at least, but it's not looking. The time I've got there was on full fuel. And that's the problem with this car. It's just an absolute hippopotamus on. You need to put 225 litres of fuel. That's an extra 200 kilos or whatever. So in the car at the start of the race, and it just it just really sucks. So I'm just gonna frontward bias here and go out and do a few more laps. Get a feel for how slow this thing actually is. At least Reese will be here with me, so I will have someone in the same car to hopefully run around with, and hopefully this time around I can not crash in front of him and take him out. But we're both very much going to be running around at the back here. No, not the... You can't... Jesus, you can't just... Don't back off like that into a braking zone. It's really off-putting, but then... No use fighting anyone today, really. Look, look at how he's pulling away. This thing's just a whale. Just absolutely hopeless on anything more than half a tank. Look, just a joke. Hello, Martin. I'd much rather be on the beach with you, mate, than driving this fucking pig around. Let me tell you that. It's, I may as well be driving the backup car, mate. It's just like, the problem with this car is just when it's full of fuel, it's just too heavy. Like I'm running around 4 or 5 seconds slower than the leaders. It's ridiculous. So I think this might well be my last race in this thing. I don't know if I can really raise myself, raise the interest to do this for another 2 rounds, particularly after the high of last week, and just coming back to this is just really frustrating. So whoops. Yeah, really demotivating, unfortunately. So, mate, if I was you, I'd switch this off and get back to wherever you are. I've only been to Greece once, and it was when a friend of mine got married over there. I went to Paros, where apparently there's a lot of the island's known for like windsurfing and stuff like that. So I don't know where you are, mate, but I'm hugely jealous right now. Have a mythos or a fix for me, mate. I think out of those 2, I enjoyed the fix a little better. But yeah, very fond memories of Greece, the people, the food. Just one of the most relaxing times I've had on Paros. Sitting in a hammock, drinking Greek coffee every morning on the beach. It's fantastic. Coffee until 10 a.m. and then into the alcohol after that. I hope you're doing something similar, mate. I'm glad you're able to rustle up a little bit of a hack to be a backup driver for you, mate. Just we're really dipping into the B grade talent there. Oh, nice. Yeah, okay. Mate, I feel guilty sitting here complaining about doing this. Like, I don't want to ruin the atmosphere in that jacuzzi. So turn me off, mate. Get on with it, please. No beer, it's like, dude, it's like 1 p.m. over there, isn't it? What's wrong with you? You're obviously not a raging alcoholic like I was back in the day. I hope you've enjoyed it, mate. I'm sure you have. Be good to see you back on track somewhere. May not be until next year, though, I think. No brakes, no turn, no nothing. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're probably a little dusty, mate, I guess, so that's understandable. But yeah, fantastic place, Greece. Indeed. You're paying him in beer, I assume. I'm assuming Oscari drinks because he's Finnish, but mate, I don't know. it's a real anticlimax after last week, but anyway. Just have a cruise around and see what happens. But yeah, last weekend really reignited my taste for modern cars, so it's the first time I'd actually driven a hypercar for any sort of length of time, and yeah, it was hugely enjoyable. Like you could just yeah, he'd be into the vodka and stuff, no doubt. Yeah, exactly. Oh, it's brilliant, mate. Yeah, I've been a late convert to it, but what I really like about it is that the offline, like it's really, I've had a lot of fun just racing AI, and I have to say racing the AI at Fuji really helped me prepare for that event last weekend in terms of where and where not to pass the GT3 cars. Look at this. He's in a Brabham complaining about not having enough power. Bye-bye, Bert. I'll swap cars with you anytime, mate. Any day of the week. Off the track and he's still pulling away from me. So yeah, I do plan on spending a lot more time in LMU. Yeah, I basically hopped in the car and we were ninth, and I managed to basically carve through the field and finish fourth. So it was one of my best drives, actually. Basically, I was about a minute, 60 or 70 seconds behind fourth place at the start of my stint, and I managed to make up all that time, and I overtook him on the last lap, and I was pretty much fastest guy on track during my stint. So yeah, it was a really good result, very satisfying, and yeah, put a couple of good moves on people. So yeah, really happy. It's probably a bunch of amateurs, but whoop, I'm screwed here. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's a really, just really enjoyed the. Well, I'd forgotten. Like, it's a lot different than multi-class racing in these cars, in historic, sports cars. Just and what I really uh, had forgotten about is the plotting you have to do, and every lap you're coming up on traffic and you're having to pick your way through and choose different lines. Okay. So what's the story here? We've got a combined qualifying. I think that only Formula B do the first 20 minutes. Oh, it's last minute changes. Go. So yeah, Martin, it was really like I just was on a high after that, and it's just been really hard to step back into this. So apologies, apologies for sounding so downbeat, mate. But yeah, I'm really over this car and how uncompetitive it is. And yeah, I think that's compounded by really me fucking up the best chance me and Reese had of doing well at Pescara. So yeah. Anyway, we've got 22 cars, so hopefully it makes for a good broadcast. There should be, yeah, should be some good battling at the front. I think, I actually think the Beagle's the car to beat here. Let's bump this up. Yeah, but and the other aspect of this car is just having to set it up. You can optimize it for high fuel or low fuel, but it won't work in both. And it's a pig to drive on whichever extreme you don't set it up for, which is today. I've set this up to perform on lower fuel, but I just think I made a mistake there. I've been doing it the other way around all season, trying to optimize the car for high fuel loads, and yeah, it did different today, and it feels pretty rough. So anyway. So Niels is actually thought Niels was going to join us in Formula A today. I thought he'd already wrapped up the title. Maybe he's going for a McLaren 1988 type thing. Good to see you, Quentin. I hope your machine, this PC holds up, Quentin. Yeah, this guy should be in our Formula A. He's way too good. Not to be really, but I'd actually say he's probably a little bit quicker than me. Yeah, very, very talented driver. And a funny guy too. He's picking up his phone in the middle of the race, texting a couple of people. Hilarious. I might just leave you with Niels and go and have a quick bathroom break, and I'll be back very shortly. Alrighty. So, how are we looking? Niels has got some competition, and Gio's another very good driver. That's, yeah, there's a top four there that are going to battle out in that class, which is good. 4 very good drivers who have, yeah, have stood out from the rest in that class. Besides a few absentees that aren't here today. Hello, David. Scooby, hello. Thank you for joining me. Although I'm not going to be on my best form, I've just been bitching to Martin for the last 15 minutes about this car, so... Well, it wasn't a combined race until about an hour ago, Scoob, so that's why you didn't know it was a combined race, but... I mean, it kind of makes sense when you've only got 25 cars combined, so yeah, I'm just more worried actually about, I'm certain I'll get caught up in them, with them at the start, because, you know, my car is so, so awful to get off the line that I'll probably end up having to pass a few Formula Bs on the first lap or two, and then it'll be, by the time I do that, I'll be behind everyone else. So it's going to be a pretty boring race for the BRM today. David, though, good luck, mate. I really hope you get the result you deserve today. I hope you can beat Mick the ring-in, actually, although that's going to be very difficult because he's obviously a very quick driver. Yeah, well, they're, you know, they're about half the weight. So, yeah, it's just this car is a dog on the highest fuel load. It's just, yeah, very, very difficult to do anything in it, really. So, yeah, not really, not feeling it today, unfortunately, but we'll get on the grid and we'll see what happens. Might have a bit of a race at the back with the Hoopers and the BRMs, if anything. So, Scoob, it's a little disappointing that you're not out here with us, mate. We could actually have a bit of a race today. So, yeah. It's impressive, Gio and Nils. Yeah, what Oliver's doing. Well, yeah, David, it's yeah, it's a sensible option, and I think it's all we can do in the cars that we have. Although I think your Honda now is probably on the rankings of performance ranked a little above my car now, but still, yeah, survival's the way to go. I haven't done a very good job of that, but the times I have survived, I've finished in the points, much like you have, I think. So, It's definitely the solid strategy. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same, but honestly, if I'm gonna see how it goes. Like, if I'm half a lap behind everyone else and there's no one to race, yeah, exactly, mate. Just like life, survival is paramount. Yeah, if I'm running around on my own, there's no one to race, and I'm half a lap behind everyone, then I might just park it, to be honest. Go and try and get my driver and safety ratings up in LMU. Whoa, Oliver. So I'm assuming we'll get the go-ahead to go out and do our own quali in a sec. Wow, he's quick. I'm assuming Gio's Italian, so he's fired up for his local track. Got 3 Italians on their home track today. Does it really matter though, Scoob? Like, I might finish 12th instead of 13th in the championship, I guess. But thank you for trying to motivate me, mate. Much appreciated. Oh, that's the way. Wow. That's fast. Got any big Thanksgiving? Oh, I guess it's only Thanksgiving in Canada this weekend, so I won't ask you that question about what you're doing for Thanksgiving. Yeah, it's getting to that point. I kind of feel obligated to compete, being a part owner of this thing. Yeah, I should just shut my mouth and get on with it, really. Which I'll do in a minute. Yeah. Yeah, the timekeeper just, his thumb slipped as Gio was exiting the parabolica. I like your thinking there, Martin. I could just see that happening. Oh, my thumb slipped. Oh, he's done a 133. Thanks, Austin. Good luck to you, mate. I really hope you can have a big result today, Austin. You've got the car to do it, mate. So let's have a nice, steady and fast race, mate. Looking forward to seeing how you get on. I'll look forward to you lapping me at some stage, probably. Yeah, no, yeah. Sorry, Scoob. I don't know. I have to look into why they're on different dates. I did read about it many years ago, and it's passed out of my head, passed out of my memory. So, but yeah, got a nice long weekend up here, which is good. Had yesterday off, so managed to get a bunch of stuff done. And yeah, forward to a nice relaxing Thanksgiving after this. Nice bit of prime rib to stick in the oven. Oh, I think one of the problems today is that I'm just really tired today to had an awful sleep. So yeah, one of those days. But well done, Gio. That's a big margin, and almost a second faster than third. That's very impressive. Those four guys at the top are definitely cream of the crop speed wise in that field. Quentin should be up there as well, but I don't think he's had a lot of practice because of PC issues. Might as well let us go, but there's no one out there. Okay. Yeah. Got to be careful of the over practice. I have a sore wrist myself, but luckily it's only it doesn't affect my driving. But, I'm sorry to hear that, mate. I hope they do. I hope your wrists do hold up too, and get a good result. Okay, can you let us go? Like, wasting time here. In a pit lane, why don't we just get out there? There's no Formula Bs on the track. Go away. Thanks, Martin. Thanks for popping in, mate, as always. I love it when I see your name pop up in my chat, mate. So hopefully I'll see you on the other end. And you enjoy your second and last days in Greece. Thanks, Scoop. I'm glad to see Matt back on the grid too. one of our OGs from HSO and HRRC and so on. Exactly, mate. Yeah, the guy who's piloting it he's pretty far. He's very quick too. I don't know him. Don't know where he's from. I think he might be from iRacing or something, but I think he might have something to do with historics, running historic leagues. Might know Matt Wright. Thanks for the tow here, David. Might blow the engine here. I couldn't quite sort the gearing out, so I'm running on the limiter here massively. Let me give you a tow, mate. There you go, mate. Get behind me. Oh, he got right out of it. Gonna give him a tow. Thanks, Aussie. Thanks for spotting me there, Oscari. Oh no. Well, you got time to get in there and drain that fuel off, David, so get back out there, mate. I don't want to see you behind me on the grid here. I need a bit more than Forza today, Riley. A quick lap band surgery might work. Thanks for popping in, mate. I wouldn't hang around here for long, mate. I'm basically just been bitching and moaning about this car for the whole time, so... That's not the way to do it, mate. Jesus Christ. It's not happening today. Okay. Well, get out there again. Hello, Reese. Oh, it's just, yeah, completely uncompetitive. We were on yesterday and I was running around with a Quali fuel load in and I could just keep up with all the other guys that were on their full tanks. Well, yeah, we'll see how much longer that torch gets carried for, mate. If you want to jump back in and carry it for the North American League, you're more than welcome to it, mate. I'm hoping there's some more special events for in LMU coming up. Wish I'd have got to do that Silverstone one, actually. Yeah, that's true. I think that picking the car I think picking the car based on the engine sound, which was actually much more a part of the decision than it should have been. Well, if it's a choice between this and LMU, it's a pretty easy decision to make. And I mean this particular car, not the mod. That's not a good sign at all. That is not a good sign at all. Okay. Well, that is not good. Really should have verified the files and everything, but this did happen yesterday on the practice server once, and I'm hoping it doesn't, well, maybe that's karma. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I've never had a freeze like that and a crashed desktop like that. Well, even if it is hypercar, I'd love to drive that Valkyrie again. It was a pleasure to drive with the setup we had. I'm assuming that that setup might work pretty well for Bahrain as well. Okay. Get out there again, I suppose. I think Riley's at work, Miff, so the replies may not be as continuous as what you may like. God, this feels heavy. Okay. I didn't think there was any problems with the Valkyrie's pace at Fuji, but you're probably right. Go, David. Do you know Mick? Because I don't know him from Adam. He's basically been near the top of the timesheets. So he's a lot faster than David in the same car. So I'm assuming he's pretty good. Ah, yeah, I thought there was an iRacing Connect there. I think him and Matt may be mates. Matt Wright. Fucking hell. Hig, go past Austin. Look at this. Off you go. Oh, sorry, Reese. I did do a 28.8 in practice, so I'll take that. All right, well done, Nicholas. Yeah, as I thought, the Beagle is the car to have here. Anyway, let's go to the briefing. Thanks, Smith. Yeah, it was all right.
Channels.
It was
Good
okay.
question. I could not tell you.
They're muting, and the best thing is
Okay, it's called all.
you need to turn back on and off and on and off. Annoying.
Oh, of course, everybody is in the briefing document.
Well, seems you can.
What the
hear
hell?
that. It's the
Can
main
anybody
thing.
hear me right now?
Yes.
I can hear you.
My headphones. Okay, so the mute light is on now, and they're not muted. Oh god.
Nice.
Yes. Sorry,
I don't think
Scoob.
everyone is afraid of equally technology.
Don't tell
Quick
anyone,
question.
Scoob.
Yeah.
I actually turned on this CPU time thing that appears at the top left. Does anybody know how to disable that?
Thanks, Smith. Thanks,
CPU
Martin.
Control C.
Control C, okay.
Ah,
I did not do it. That's weird.
okay, I'm just gonna.
Should be a control thing for that.
Yeah, Control F maybe.
Yeah,
That's
that
for the
was it.
frame
Thank
rate.
you.
Ah, yeah, top left, right?
Fucking gotta love RF2 quirks. Anyway, yeah, thanks for bearing with us with the last minute change today. Joining the grids together. On that note, to our Formula B drivers, since there's a lack of interest apparently from the drivers. I mean, over 20 signed up and we're down to 10 drivers. Last round we had even less. We're going to shorten the championship by 1 round. So that means Hockenheim will fall away from the last race of the season. And Napoli will take place on November 2nd, so on Sunday, after the Formula A round that will be at Mosport. Formula A drivers can also guest start in the Formula B race, in case you are feeling like running a fun street circuit that isn't Monaco in the 60s. Because Napoli, quite frankly, is like Macau on crack cocaine, the good stuff. And if you guys want to run in Napoli as well from the Formula A guys, you can take points away from the Formula B drivers. Only Formula B is points eligible for Napoli. So, it's just a fun guest start race in case you want to get a bit more of a racing fix that weekend. Right, then welcome to round 8 briefing, V2, as we just short-term merged the races together. Round 7 is obviously wrong, but that's me just hurriedly adjusting the one from Pescara to suit this. Obviously, we're in the Autodromo Nazionale di Monza in Italy. Dry race with sunny and overcast conditions. What a shocker in Italy in summer. Oh, well, late summer / fall. The practice and qualifying format was all adjusted. It all worked out very well, luckily. We're now in the briefing, which will run during warm-up. I think we have 26 minutes. So 10 minutes before the end of the session, we will switch over to the race. And then next up we have a Formula A and B race. Formula A is just normal 68 laps for FA, 35 for FB. I will go into detail about the finishing procedure for Formula B later as well. Procedure will be a standard standing start. Lapping is blue flag rules. It's going to be similar rules such as with Pescara. I'm just swapping my Italian tracks now. With Pescara and with Nürburgring for the blue flag rules for the Formula B cars. So please, we have very, very big speed differences here. I think around exceeding 40 kilometers an hour top speed. So Formula B's, watch your mirrors. Formula A's, watch the closing distances and stuff. Main thing is that the FBs stay predictable and don't try to jump out of the way at the last moment and all that. Just keep your line, show the Formula A's that they can just go past on the straight, and hopefully it'll sort itself out. We didn't really have anything with blue flags other than in round 1, so it should be fine. Track limits enforced by the in-game system. If you find a track limit exploit here at Monza with the walls and the grass and all that stuff, I congratulate you, but obviously other people that somehow would have a detriment in that can obviously still report it after the race is over. 24-hour reporting period as usual. Pit lane does not have a speed limit. Drivers are required to safely enter and exit the pit lane and the pit box. Guys, here I can say the obvious: be a bit more careful than usual, especially because we actually have a pit wall here. Carrying on with a broken car, it's the same as usual. If at least one wheel has been ripped off the car, that's an instant DNF, and you have to retire the car immediately. No driving back to the pit lane, please. Then disconnect, as usual. It's a potential thing. Like if your connection drops or something, you can rejoin the server and keep on racing to try and finish the race. But it's not a quick repair or something, because it'll reconnect you in the state that the car was in before your disconnect. The entire circuit is an orange zone for lap 1. Remainder of the race will not retain an orange zone, but yeah, obviously with both FA and FB on the track, just heightened caution. We have a very, very fast circuit around here, and especially with the closing speeds and stuff, it should be a bit something to look out for. Finishing format, the final thing that was already asked for by the Formula A drivers, or Formula B drivers more like. We have 2 different fields with different race lengths. Formula A just goes the full distance as shown in the server, just controlled by the game. Formula B, you guys will finish your race at lap 35, so you complete 35 laps. The lap counter should go over from 34.9 to 35 laps completed in your HUD. So make sure that it does. And then you go over to the right side of the circuit and then stop the car before you would go onto the oval, which is currently blocked off by the walls. We will just try to drive pretty much like close to the wall. Basically, winner of the race drive pretty much like up to touching the wall, and the others just slowly put a bit more distance between you guys, and and so on. And then just escape back to pit lane. The stewards will also double check the finishing order after the race has concluded. Let me quickly, is it still on the thing? Is it still on the, yes it is. So I'm going to quickly change to and disable sharing audio. So I'm going to quickly show you guys what I mean with directly in front of the oval. While I get there, are there any questions already?
Est-ce que je peux poser une question en français? Quelqu'un peut me comprendre?
Steph, help!
Oui, c'est possible.
I can translate.
Qu'est-ce que c'est votre question, les gars?
Je peux te traduire.
Oui, bon, Formule B, on doit faire 35 tours, mais comment je vais savoir que j'ai fait 35 tours? Parce que je vais être dépassé, hein? À un moment, je ne ferai pas 35 tours.
Oui, après
Ouais,
le...
bon.
Oui?
C'est à tout?
Vous avez compris?
C'était possible, vous répéter la question?
Oui. Donc, on doit faire 35 tours, hein, le Formule B.
Oui,
Hein?
pour Formule B, c'est 35 tours, oui.
35. Mais comment je vais savoir que j'ai fait 35 tours? Parce que je vais me prendre un tour peut-être, hein, je vais peut-être faire 34 tours, tu comprends? Et comment je dois contrôler mon HUT là pour savoir combien, 1 heure de course quoi.
Oui, normalement, c'est possible pour vous de checker le tour dans votre hut.
Oui.
Et après le 3-5 tours, c'est nécessaire pour vous de parquer la voiture.
Oui, ça, j'ai compris ça, à l'ovale là, hein, à droite, hein, à l'ovale là. Hein.
Oui.
Oui, mais je vais me faire prendre un tour, hein, tu comprends? Je ne vais pas faire 35 tours. J'espère, hein. Je peux peut-être faire 34 tours, tu comprends? Parce que je vais être dépassé, quoi. Hein, je vais prendre un tour, quoi.
Ah,
What?
non, mais en fait, il faut juste... même si le leader il finit ses 35 tours, bah lui en fait il sort, et toi juste tu continues jusqu'à tu fini 35 tours en fait.
Ok, ça va. Ouais, je ne serai pas déclassé, ou même si je fais un tour en plus,
non.
quoi, c'est ça. Hein?
Just
Ah,
to
je
confirm
dois
this.
faire,
What's
je dois faire
going on
35
here?
tours, même si je suis dépassé, quoi. Hein?
Basically what he's asking, if he's lapped, he still does the 35 laps. He doesn't do like one less, right?
Yes, he just still continues to do 35 laps.
Oui, du coup c'est exactement ça en fait. Vous allez faire 35 tours, peu importe si vous êtes dépassé, si le leader a déjà
Ok.
fait 35, vous continuez jusqu'à vous avez fait 35.
Ok, très bien. Bedankt. Thank you.
Pas de problème.
No problem. I haven't spoken French since 9th grade.
Thank you, thank you.
No
And my
problem.
French is mainly technical.
Go the rest.
Good race. Merci,
Yeah, I
See,
very
but yeah, basically,
dubious.
Formula B, you will park over onto this lane at the separator here, and basically then come to a stop in front of the barrier, and then escape back to the pit lane.
Well, usually
Depending on track position, it might swap a few positions around, but that's exactly why we're going to double check positions later on, so we can assign the correct ones in the end. Right, are there any other questions?
God.
So the race starts at 10 minutes left in warm-up, so over in 9 minutes?
Yeah, exactly. In 9 minutes, we're switching session.
So if you have anything to do it now in the next 8 minutes.
Yeah, don't go for a crap and then miss the start of the race.
Yeah.
Don't restart the game now, or like in the last couple of minutes, please. Just stay in the server. You know, we have a force feedback reset button for a reason.
Oh, it's a
in
bit
this
hard
game.
when you
Just
get
please
disconnected
don't
from it, mate.
leave literally like a minute before the session switch over.
Okay, compris.
I just had a disconnect, and I think Darren as well. We both lost our positions, I think.
Yeah, it doesn't matter for me. I was at the back anyway, but just had a
It
disconnect.
it should have kept the thing if it was in the warm up. It should have kept the position from qualifying, but
Okay, yeah, it just happened, and I'm back now.
yeah.
Someone else also left an FA. Mick
Oh yeah,
Claridge
Mick.
left.
Yeah, Mick's game like basically closes itself whenever he takes VR off.
Oh, okay.
Which is normal for Windows, sadly.
Yeah,
Doesn't happen
because-
for me.
It happens for me as well.
Maybe it's because I use borderless gaming to make it windowless. Borderless window for game.
Yeah, that might.
That'll probably be it. Yeah, that's something to look into. Anyhow, any further questions?
Can we get going now?
Yes. Unless there are other questions.
You can do practice starts and all that stuff. We'll switch over at 10 minutes left in the session, so everyone can have a quick bathroom break and all that stuff before the race starts.
Copy. Good luck, everyone.
Well, let's see. I'm very dubious about making it now. But anyway, I might get disconnected at some point here. Oh, look at the turning circle on this thing. Can't even get it out of the bloody pits. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I should be a bit more concerned about the car's feelings, Scoob, shouldn't I, being the 21st century and all? Heels is keeping up with me in the Formula B. The first lap could be very awkward here if I stuff up the start. All right, well, what will be, will be. So, survive the first lap and then hopefully have a bit of fun. There's dicing to be done. It'll likely be done with Reese, if anyone. So that might be interesting. But yeah, I don't usually have disconnects like I have the last, that's 2 today already. And yeah, so very happy with that. Because I've got one of the best internet connections of all time. So I'm guessing it was a game thing though, because Bert went out at the same time. But yeah, it's a bit of a worry when that happens. But good luck, David, everyone. Austin, I really hope you can hold it together and have a good result, mate. Use that car speed. So it's like Reese is running the same gearing as me at least, which is good. It was basically really difficult to set the gearing up because the one that we're on, the optimal one, basically redlining the car on low fuel all the way down that back stretch towards Parabolica. So worried a bit about the engine lasting. You're sitting on the limiter for that long. It's not so much a problem on low fuel, but on high fuel. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. Hopefully there's a battle to be had, that's the main thing. Yep, good luck everyone. Off you go, Reese. Okay, make sure we've got the right setup here. Eye on the back. I'd kept our quali spot. Wow, I qualied 11th in the end. Surprising. Let's hope I don't completely botch the start like I usually do, and I'll be back in 15th by the first turn. Okay, set up. I think next scoop, yeah. It's going to be luck required today to finish, but let's see what we can do. Burn some of that fuel off. Oh, someone's gone early. Who's that? What happened there? What happened there? What's that? Right, that's promising. Wow, never seen anything like that before. Sounds like a Stephen King novel or movie. Danny in front of me, he had his wheel turned to the left there, ready to block me. There's weird stuff happening here. Thanks for that, Matty. Oh, no damage, that's good. Off you go, Matty. Nice to have a decent start for once. Reese got an even better start. So slow out of Lesmo 2 on high fuel. Look at this. Did he get... I missed that, but... Jesus. Sounds sketchy. Off you go, Danny. Hope I didn't put Danny off there. Yeah, it's a bit of ascent. Battle of the Aussies. Oh, he crashed out there. Matt, I'm going to have you on the... It seems like that, Scoop. Exactly, Scoop. It is very easy to go off there, and I'm being super cautious on the brakes because of that through there. Thanks, Reese. That would have been awkward if you had have stuck your nose in there. It's going to be awkward. Come on, Reese. Stick it down there, mate. Stay on your line, that's fine. Nemo, thanks, mate. Thanks, Steph. This does have some different gearing from me. Getting out of the corners a lot better than I am. Thanks, Gabriele. Oh, really? Shit. Yeah, I was a bit saddened to see him slide off when he did, because it'd be nice to have a little bit of a battle with Danny. So Reese has got a little bit more speed than me, but I have a little bit more consistency, I think, so this will be an interesting battle. Exactly. It's the type of guy he is. sense from the attitude of Reese's car in a couple of spots that he's trying pretty hard here, whereas I'm driving quite comfortably, so... This will be interesting. Thanks, Gabriele. Gonna get lapped soon. Oliver, thanks for holding your line, mate. Thanks, Clem. That was awkward, but it's wrong place, wrong time. Whoops. Leaders are coming up behind here. I think that's it for the Formula B race. They should be parking on the side of the track now. Go Oscari. was hairy. Oh, Danny. Such a shame. I was hoping for a battle with him today. Oh, Gio. Oh, race over. Okay, so I don't know who dropped out ahead of me, but I've gained a spot somewhere, and Matt's now in a point-paying position, so there's something to fight for here. Must have been Austin. catching Matt here, bit by bit. Easy. Almost lost it there. Couple of mistakes there. Allowed Matt to get away a bit and Reese to close in a bit on me. I think it was Austin, Scoob, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh, yeah, there we go. Disconnect. Just look at that. Jesus. There you go. Well, I'm gonna have to, yeah, no shit. Yeah, no shit, it's not fucking running at all, thank you. Oh, game already running. Hilarious. Well, okay, here we go. It's finally caught up. Well done, R Factor 2. Well done. Oh, well, why? Is there a point, really? I don't think there's much point to continuing on. Actually, so I might just park it and yeah. I hope I didn't take anyone with me. But yeah, I can't be bothered. No use running a lap down behind everyone. It's getting in people's way. So anyway, yeah, that was interesting. I've never had this sort of thing with R Factor 2 before, so I'm very concerned. But now I'm gonna go verify the files. Yeah, see what the hell what's going on. But thanks for being in with me, mate. As always, it's very nice to have your company. But yeah, I'm going to kill it now. And I think we're in Canada in a few weeks, but I'm not sure. I'll make a call on whether I'm there or not next week or so. But yeah, thanks for watching, and enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.